Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about hair follicle, but before I go into that, let me say some little things about our hair. So hair is just the thread-like strand that grows from human skin, mammal skin, and some other animal skin. Hair that grows from every part of the body have different functions, but our focus is on the hair on our head. The hair on our head makes our head warm and it provides cushion effect for our skin. Our hair is made up of tough protein called alpha keratin. Some people call it keratin, any which way. The strand of hair we are seeing contains dead cell. That is why we can manipulate it and do some things to it, and we don't really feel the pain. And every part of the body grows hair, apart from our leaves, the palm of our hand, and the sole of our feet. This is because this part does not have hair follicle. So what is hair follicle? Hair follicle is a cell-like sac from which our hair grew. This hair follicle is what anchors our hair into our skin. And if the hair follicle doesn't get enough nourishment, it will die. And this is what happens. The hair follicle just becomes thinner until it falls off. And when this happens, hair cannot grow in that part of the head again. Sometimes our hair thin out. That the hair thin out does not mean the hair follicle is dead. It just means that the hair follicle is going through the resting phase. So when your hair thin out, sometimes you don't have to panic that your hair follicle is dead. And how do you know whether your hair follicle is dead or not? So when you assess that part of your head and you don't see any hair, no matter how brittle, no matter how tiny, no matter how it looks, and that place is very clean, knows that the hair follicle in that part is dead and hair cannot grow in that area again. What are some of the things that we do that cause damage or cause this hair follicle to die? One is folliculitis. Folliculitis is an infection. It could be a bacterial infection or a fungal infection. Folliculitis is an inflammation of the follicle, which, if occurs for a period of time and is not well taken care of, it can cause the hair follicle to die. And when this happens, the hair cannot grow in that part of the hair again. And for you to know the kind of folliculitis you have to take it to the hospital, because it could be a fungal infection or bacterial infection. So testing it will inform the kind of treatment that will be given to you. And some signs and symptoms of folliculitis is irritable and painful skin, swollen skin, blisters grows from that part of the skin, or you have pimple and bumps grow from that area of your head. The pimple and bump is common to men. Maybe they wax or they shave incorrectly. You can have bumps, you can have pimples. And what other thing that we do that cause damage to our hair is called traction alopecia. Traction alopecia is excessive manipulating, excessive twisting of the hair. And this is purely lifestyle. Traction alopecia does not have any clinical symptoms. It is not hereditary. It is what we do that causes damage to our hair, to our hair follicle. So, what are some of the things that we do that cause this tension to our hair follicle? One is our hairdo. A lot of people just enjoy carrying tight hair. Your hair does not have to be tight for it to last or for it to stay for the long period that you want it to stay. And some hairstylists always say that if you do your braid and it's not very tight, it's not going to last. I'm telling you today that is not true. It depends the time your hair will stay, the period it will stay when you make it is determined by your hair type. If you are the type that have a fine hair, you don't expect to make hair and carry it for 6 weeks or carry it for 4 weeks or carry it for some weeks. If you have a fine hair and you do braid, you do any style you want to do, it will not take long. Maybe 2 weeks. It will get rough I have that same type of hair that no matter what you do to it, after 2 weeks everything is rough. So it's not the stylist's fault, it's your hair type that will determine how long your hair will stay. So carrying a tight hair will not change anything. You don't have to make your hair tight. Some people, their braid, their got every style they want to do, they want to make it tight. It doesn't have to be tight for it to be beautiful and for it to take long. Another thing we do is our hair gel, our our gele, our helmet, our turban, all those things. When you wear all those things and you wear them tight, you are putting pressure especially on your hairline. You might not see the effect of what you are doing today, but it's something that takes a while that before you see the effect of what you are doing. One lady was going for a party and she went to a hairstylist to tie her gele, and they make it so tight that she has bruises at the back of her head. So for her to have bruises at the back of her head, you can imagine the kind of pressure that will be on the hairline. We are killing our hair follicle by what we do ourselves. And another thing is our cosmetic hair wear, our wig. A lot of people just enjoying wearing a very tight wig. Your wig doesn't have to be tight to be beautiful. I even heard some saying that if it's not pain, it's not fashion. It doesn't have to be pain to be fashionable. It doesn't have to be pain. You don't have to be in pain to show that you are doing fashion or what you are doing. No, it doesn't have to be pain. So you don't have to wear hair tie, your hairdo, make it tight, your cosmetic wear or your hair gel. They don't have to be tight before you enjoy them, before you look beautiful. All these things that we do is like some infection that when you have it, it might not even show for the next 5-10 years, but by the time it starts showing, you might not really enjoy what you see. So all these things we are doing, we are writing letter to receding hairline, that at the end of the day, when it comes, we will not like the effects in our beauty. What are the things that we can do for a dead hair follicle to work again? So one thing is hair transplant. You can do hair transplant, or you can do PRP, stem cell therapy, platelet rich plasma stem cell therapy. So all these, they just take healthy blood from healthy follicle from the part of your head and implant it to the other that is dead. So the PRP, what it does is to stimulate the inactive or newly implanted hair follicle. That is what that one does. So please, anything you want to do to your hair, try as much as possible to make it light, make it normal, and you will still enjoy it, and you'll be beautiful, and you won't have to put pressure on your hair follicle. So in my next video, I'll be talking to us about how to stimulate our hair follicle to work its best. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click the notification button to get notified as soon as the video is uploaded. Give us a thumbs up, share with family and friends. See you in my next video. Bye.